What would you like to do now?
I look
I'm
at
going
Fenrir
to
and I give him a
loot.
wee pat. Well done, boy. Well done.
Yeah.
I'm going to loot the hairy goblin that I killed.
Okay. Roman investigation.
$23.
Okay.
Oh fuck. I'd like. Oh right. Okay.
You find a small glass vial with a kind of pale yellow substance in it. When you open it up and take a sniff, it's the most pungent smell. It just hits you in the face.
I wasn't going to open it up.
Aye, but I'm fucking telling you, you like what the fucking smell of it is, alright? Yeah, you find this small vial of pale yellow liquid that has a very pungent smell to it.
Would I know what the smell is?
Roll me a nature check.
$15.
15. So from
Is it wolf piss?
no, fucking let me answer the question. From sniffing this, you can determine that this is an elixir derived from certain flowers found in the forest that can quickly knock a bugbear unconscious.
So it's chloroform, technically.
Chloroform for bugbears, yeah.
Cool.
What the rest of you's doing?
Can I have a quick look in the corner?
Yes. In the corner
I am-
that Arno's in, or the corner that the chests and stuff are in?
The corner that the chests and stuff are in.
Okay.
What I'm looking for is any, I don't know, bird cages, anything cool. I can just, I don't know, get a wee look about.
So, Roman investigation.
Come on, old buddy, don't let me down. 14.
14? Okay. So, in amongst these crates, you do recognise you see the sigil painted on almost all of these crates and barrels of the shield with the lion on it. Can you give me just a history check?
So 19.
19. So you recognise this as a sigil of the Lion Shield Coster. Which is a chain of stores found all across Faerun, which is the world you're in.
Okay, so can I open any of them? Are they openable?
So checking through, you find 600 copper.
Alright,
I'll wait till you've written it down.
go for it.
110 silver.
Uh-huh.
2 potions of healing.
Right.
A jade statue of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right.
And just various food supplies and things like that.
Right. I'm going to shout back and tell the group what we found and see if we can sell it at the next town.
Oh, fantastic. That's a good find.
But no bird cages or anything.
No bird cages, I'm afraid.
Bullshit.
Can I retrieve my short sword from the other goblin that I impaled with that?
Yes. So so you retrieve all your weaponry from the fight.
Can I also search that goblin? Well, Mata just says I'm getting the sword back.
Sure. Roll me an investigation, yeah.
That's a natural 20.
A natural 20. So you find a bag of sand, but rummaging through the sand, you find 5 gold pieces hidden within. You also find tucked into this goblin's pockets all the cracked pieces of the porcelain dolls that you'd found previously.
Oh,
just
sweet.
hidden in this goblin's pockets.
Uh-oh.
So, pieces of a cracked porcelain doll.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I get to keep the other pocket, like the wee pouch of sand?
Yeah, you got a pouch of sand.
So I've got 2 pocket sands now. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You can use this to blind someone in combat. Pocket
Fucking
sand.
sand. Yeah.
Can we move these wee guys off the combat thing just?
Yes, aye. You
do
can
this.
you can handle that.
I'm gonna go over to the. Well, I'm gonna say to Thybrush, is there any bits of meat in the supplies you found?
There was some various foodstuffs. I didn't check. It seemed edible. There might be some meat.
Is there some meat?
Yes.
I'm gonna acquire some of that meat and I'm gonna chuck some to Fenrir, just as an appreciation that he's on our team now.
And Fenrir catches it out of the air and happily chows down on it.
Right. So I'm gonna gather round the campfire. The fire's still got some embers in it.
Yeah, it's
isn't
still
it?
got some embers in it, yeah.
Where
and
was the embers?
then- I'm gonna just say to folk, what's the plan now? What should we do?
I cast that prestidigitation and
Yes.
set the campfire up again.
Okay.
Actually, give us some warmth. As I kind of like slump forward, just like pale.
Oh, I will look at you and you go, oh fuck, you're worse for wearing you.
So the campfire. Well, I'm assuming you pulled Klarg's head out of the fire.
No.
No,
Okay.
it's just-
So campfire just engulfs Klarg's head. The smell of burning bugbear meat fills this cave as you just recover from the battle, the hard fought battle. What would you like to do?
Did Frybrush check all the boxes in the room, or like?
No, just the corner.
So, I'm going to use my cards. Did you check the boxes kind of like along here,
No,
or
no,
like
I
the
didn't.
boxes?
Yeah, so the ones you're on just now, I didn't check any of those. It was the ones
Right.
to your right.
In the wee kind of alcove.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Can I sort of just kind of like rummage through like that?
Yeah.
So it's like a mess of like just like boxes and barrels.
Yeah.
With the line
Yeah,
symbols.
yeah.
I'm just going to sort of like see what I can find in there that's valuable.
You find very little that's valuable. Almost like all the valuables had been taken out of these chests and placed in the chest in the opposite corner because someone didn't.
Is there anything left, or is it just like?
It's just all
and stuff?
provisions. Just provisions.
Well,
No,
I'll grab what provisions look somewhat edible and bring them back to the campfire to kind of share them out.
okay, cool. So he shares out the provisions with you.
Can I go over and have a wee look in the corner where, just over here? Oh, I've made myself a bit large. I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to have a look around. Did I see any pots at all?
So looking around, you see, the lid to a barrel that's had a handle nailed onto it,
Mm-hmm.
and that would probably serve us as a pot lid.
I'm going to take that pot lid and use it as an improvised shield.
Done.
Uh-oh. What is that?
There's
A
no-
pot lid?
Yeah. Like a barrel lid where you put like a barrel in the pot, you know? Like a slightly rounded improvised shield. I'm going to use that. And I don't
Okay.
see any other like clay pots around that I could break.
No, there's not many clay pots around.
But no, you say there's not many.
There's not any. There's not any.
There's not any.
There's
Right,
not
okay.
any.
So I'm going to turn around and go back over to the campfire.
There's a
no.
ghost of a wolf shouting somewhere. I do apologise.
That's
Well,
Fenrir. That's Fenrir just
Fenrir,
barking
yeah.
happily.
So will I add
The best of the
a
boys.
shield into my inventory now?
Yes, you can add an improvised shield into your inventory, which puts your AC up by 1.
Okay. What does that come under? Armor, probably.
It's just I think it's
No,
your
just add
shield.
it as a custom item, like 'cause it's
Okay.
not actually listed.
Okay, so manage equipment.
I might make it an actual item and give you it, but
No, I can make it just a potlid and just give it a +1 defense.
Aye, yeah.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gathering up as many of these supplies as you can carry and taking them back to the wagon.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, our provisions have like managed to find that we don't eat at the badge. We kind of like bundle back to bring back to the wagon.
yeah. So you start making your way back to the wagon, carrying as much of the supplies as you can carry, and you find Sildar just sitting on top of the wagon, and excitedly he gets up and greets you and goes, Did you kill them all?
Heck yeah, we did.
Oh, well, see, I knew it was a good idea to go back. Did you find anything? Did you find my armor? Is my armor here?
Oh, fuck. No, it's not there.
Oh,
I forget about the armor.
well, is this all of the supplies?
Well, what we could carry.
Well, I think if we go back and we get all of the supplies, I'll have a rummage for my armor, and I think honestly, the Lion Shield cost us. They'll give you a handsome reward for getting all these supplies back.
Yeah,
I
but
just
is it as good as what we got?
So, do you want us to go back into that cave and hout everything back to this wagon? Is that what you're asking us to do?
I just think it's the right thing to do. Someone's waiting on those provisions coming, and
I just
I'll
clap him
let
in the shoulder, lie on the wagon, and go, "You batter in, mate."
Everything's
The
He
dead.
just he looks at his shoulder and just sees a bloody handprint on it. And he just goes, "Oh, well, I can help if you want to rest.
No.
You can do." Are you
Also,
going to
I'm
wait
also
here?
gonna- Yeah,
Well,
I'm,
I dropped the fish, just gonna go and kind of walk back into the cave. I forgot something.
Right. Remember, the cave is 20 minutes away from where he's left the wagon. So you walk back into the woods towards the cave, and Sildar follows. After a little bit, you wait, and coming back in, you see Nickett carrying one singular box, whistling a happy tune, walking towards you, and behind him you see Sildar with like 5 crates in one hand, struggling. Found his shining armor, and with a barrel in one shoulder, just walking down, just struggling like mad, and he just dumps it all in the back of the cart. Well, we put all the valuable stuff in these that we carried down, but I think this is all of it. Should we head to Phandalin?
Yeah. Fuck that
Andy,
cave.
just quickly, can you check your Discord messages and answer that question I sent?
Yeah. Technically, no, I can't, because it'll mess up the webcam capture for the OBS.
Right, fair enough.
I'll do it on my phone. Tell you what. Suspension of disbelief. That's what I'm expecting from the audience.
right, cool. I'm cool with that. So we got everything in the wagon. Now I'm assuming Fenrir's in the back of the wagon and all.
Yes, aye. All
I
of
just
your-
realised how much health you've got, Arno. You've got 1 HP.
Holy shit.
You're bloodied as hell.
Yeah.
I knew he was that weak because when I said the goblin gets an attack of opportunity from you, he went, yeah, fine. And then when the goblin rolled like max damage, I seen his face just go, okay. Like he was so
Oh.
confident, he was like, fucking bring the damage. And then as soon as I rolled the damage, he went, right, okay. I think
I made a calculated risk.
I think that's a good wee place to just take a quick break, just so I can go pee. Use it on your way to Phandalin, and we'll pick up in Phandalin.
We get a long rest, but we're doing that, yeah, of course.
Yeah, dive from the distance. You'll get a long rest.
Okay, sweet. Right, we ready to go again?
Yeah, let's get cracking back on.
Okay, so use head off from the cave and you head towards the town of Phandalin, which is about half a day's ride away, so you all get a long rest on the way, which I'm assuming you already took.
Yep.
Yep.
I need to take a wee long rest.
We
So you enter the town of Phandalin. It's a quaint little village with stone houses, thatched roofs. Where would you like to head to first?
Do we have a view of the town?
You make your way
Here's
through the
the-
winding streets and then you find yourself in the town square. You can see a tavern, which I don't
If you
know.
put Phandalin in the Google Slides.
I've not. No, I should. Tell you what.
At least I know I can just get rid of that screen. I'm just gonna say to Silders, like, where do we take you? Like, you know the town.
Sildar would like to go to the Stonehill Inn.
Can I just say before we go further, I've got a bad reputation kind of perk, which means no matter where you go, people are afraid of you due to your reputation. When you're in a civilized settlement, you can get away with minor criminal offences, such as refusing to pay for food at the tavern or breaking down doors at local shops, since most people will not report your activity to the authorities, and I intend to use that.
Sorry, mate. I'm just adding the.
I was doing it now, but after you're doing that, then whatever.
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 That's not. That's.
Right. So yeah. Okay.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll head to the Stonehill Inn then.
So he's making way to the Stonehill Inn. Inside, it's fairly busy. You see standing behind the bar. You see a short, friendly-faced young human male. He's got straggly brown hair, but he's kind of tried to neaten it up and sweep it backwards. At one of the tables, you see an elderly farmer just hunched over, holding his tankard, and just every now and then just turning his head and just taking a swig. You see a young female, like with a tray, swiping from table to table, swiftly picking up tankards, dropping them on, taking them back to the bar. In the far left-hand corner, one of the darker corners, you see a dwarf sitting there in wearing similar boots and gloves to the ones you've seen on Gundren. He's small, he's got shaggy ginger hair that just it merges with his beard and it's just one mass of just clumped hair.
I'm going to ask him where he got his fucking boots from.
Are you walking over to him and asking him?
Before that happens, can I like make my way to the bar and as Firebrush is asking that, just like plunk a tank on the front of the dwarf? Like how much currency would that be?
Four copper for a mug of ale.
Right. Well, it'll be 4. Well, I'll give 4 for like the dwarf, 4 for me, and 4 for Firebrush.
Okay, so you buy 3 tankards of ale. You hand Firebrush one. You take the other one. You start making your way towards this.
I don't want to make my way over to him. I kind of want to shout across the bar.
Okay. You
Well,
shout.
I hand you the. I will veil as I'm walking past. As you shout to him, I just kind of like, because I've seen this happen before, I just kind of plunk the ale in front of him. Just.
I'm a fool to myself. I
just
didn't put this in a
stand
tavern.
there drinking mine. So,
I'm
how
a,
much was that altogether? Like, because I've only got 7 copper. Like, how much
was-
silver would that be?
Don't worry, we've got money.
one silver, yeah.
1 silver, right?
I'm a miner, son. I mine things. Hence
So
the
did
miner's boots and the miner's gloves.
Did those, they look similar to a friend we had at one point. I whisper back because I've
Was-
forgotten his name.
Gundren.
Do you know a Gundren?
Gundren. Do you have a second name with that, son?
Do we have
Cockseeker.
Cox? No. Wait a minute. Is Sildar still with us?
Yes.
Rock-
Sildar leans in and just
No, Cockseeker.
Rock Seeker.
Oh, Rock Seeker.
Oh, of the Rock Seeker brothers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I know of Gundren.
Have you seen him recently?
Nope. Was he not? Is his brothers not stationed outside of town? Is he not supposed to be coming?
That's why I'm asking you.
Alright. I don't know anything.
Sindra, where is your pal?
It's Sildar.
I don't care. Where's your pal?
You get it's like, mate, it's like,
I'm just fed up at this point. Also, where's Fenrir just now? Is he just chilling with us?
He's
Alien,
waiting
Arnold's trying to talk
outside.
to you.
yeah.
He's waiting outside the tavern.
Gundren was kidnapped from the cave to wait, like, that we were just in to Wave Echo Cave. How did you forget just about everything that happened 2 days ago after we slept?
I don't know if you know me very well.
I suppose maybe that's why I started writing things down.
I think
so
that's a good idea. That's good that you've done that. But also, I have recently just woke up from a very long nap, and everything's still a bit foggy just now.
you don't
okay.
nap, you're trans. Don't even try and lie to me. I know you.
I was dead. Okay.
Big
And
man's
then
taking
also-
11 of these.
Sildar just, his head swings and he just looks at Hilly and just goes. And then he looks at Nickit and says, "Did he just say he was dead? Is that what just happened? Did he just say he was dead?"
Dead serious. He's dead serious.
Yeah,
Oh.
dead
What he
serious.
said. I
Keep going on,
just
keep
want to
going
remember
on.
what he said as I drink my ale.
Oh, okay.
He's dead serious about fitting your pal. That's what we're.
Yep, dead. Yep, I'm dead serious about fixing this mess. Yep. Good save, Arnold. Good save, Arnold. You're good with that silver quill of yours. Silver quill and a silver tongue.
Big man. Okay, so what's the plan? Arnold, you're going to need to fill us in a wee bit because are we going to Wave Echo Cave? Are we going to Phandalin? What is the plan here?
Well, now we're in Phandalin.
I know, but I feel this adventure is taking a bit of a.
So we came here because we didn't know where Wave Echo Cave is.
Do we know what it is now, though?
No.
Okay. Anyone in this bar know where Wave Echo Cave is? Come now, and I shall buy you a tankard of mead.
You see a few faces lift up, but no one's
Okay, 2
budging.
tankards of mead, and that's it.
Again, no one's budging.
I mean, it's like just slightly draw my sword because of my bad reputation, not all the way out. Just
The innkeeper comes around the bar. He says, "Friends, I'll get you a table. Do you want a table?
Aye.
I'll put you over here in this quiet corner. Is
I'll
is
take
that
a
okay?"
table and the location of Wave Echo Cave.
I'm gonna. Can I
We've-
whistle in? Can I whistle in Fenrir? Because I don't want him sitting outside. He might fucking go mental.
Okay. You whistle Fenrir, and as this wolf steps into this tavern, you see almost all of the inhabitants of the tavern just go and lift their feet up and look.
I'm gonna look towards Cybrush and just gonna say, I think you should ask that question again.
Does anyone know the location of Wave Echo Cave?
5 copies who could tell us.
Wait,
I think the wolf's enough, mate.
The wolf's enough. Come on.
Wave Echo.
Wait, it's like we need to. It's good cop or bad cop. We can't be threatening and rewarding. Like, if you never read a book, this isn't how it works.
So the innkeep sits you down at the table and says, Wave Echo, the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost 500 years ago.
No,
Have you
it
not
was
heard the
lost
legends?
Yesterday. It was
I'm
lost
willing to
3
bet.
days ago.
You're going to tell me the legend right now, and then we're going to see about
Well-
the location.
Well, more than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes, they made an agreement known as the Phandalin Pact. Do you not know this?
No, we don't know
Clearly
that.
not.
Answer me something,
Right.
barkeep. Do you
were
think
writing
if
it
we
down.
knew this, we would be walking into a bar and shouting the location?
Okay.
Obviously, we don't know it.
Okay, Okay.
I'm getting a bit sick fed up of your lips, son.
Is it a barmaid? I think you said barmaid.
This is a barkeep.
barman.
The
barkeep.
owner of the place has came round because Thybrush has been shouting his head off and went to unsheath his sword.
Helene brought a wolf in, so it's not just me.
While that's going on, I'm gonna sit in the kind of at the corner of the table nearest the wall and have Fenrir just come down and sit next to me, and I'm just gonna say to the barkeep, "Hey, you got any meat?"
Yeah, I'll bring out meals. Yep, I can do.
Just that.
do meals.
Are we hungry, boys? We're hungry. I don't think we've ate, by the way. Quite
I'll take some food.
Can we ask
okay.
where you get your milk from? Before we get any further?
Is it from a goat?
I do.
A cow from the farm.
Oh, fantastic! I'll take a glass
Is
of
it
milk.
a male cow?
Is it a
No.
milk cow?
No, you fucking weirdo. You don't get milk from male cows.
Right. Okay. Well, that's no. We're
I just wanted to check you, so that's okay then.
Nickit, I look over at Nickit and I look at him gladly that he's asked that question. Thank you for asking that.
You see
It's been
the
stung in the past.
I just kind of like I see Helen do it, I just kind of like a quick thumbs up to him.
you see the barkeep quickly turn, and there's an older woman standing behind the bar. Just came out from behind, like what you can assume would be the kitchen, and he says, "Just four meals, five meals. Just bring them out. Like, just stack the plates. Just please. Like, I don't want any trouble in here tonight."
How much
can
would
we-
that be? How much is a meal?
Um, 5 silver pieces each.
Okay. Can we get a bowl for the pup?
That's a wolf.
Yeah, it's a wolf. I'm calling him the pup.
He also has
What?
a name.
The wolf's name's Fenrir. Can we get a? I'd like you to treat the wolf with respect, please.
What?
I don't know if you've heard of the legendary bugbear, and what was the cave we were in?
Cragmaw Cave.
Cragmaw Cave.
I mean, I know there's goblins out those parts, but
Well, Fenrir
Was.
accompanied us in our journey and helped battle the beasts. So you treat him just like you would any other wandering adventurer.
yeah. Oh, okay.
A
Do
bowl of meats and a little bit of water for the hounds, please.
I'm on it. I'll get that right to you. And he hurries behind, and he goes through into the kitchen, with the woman you've seen before.
I just kind of turned to the table and go, has he got to finish that story? Or was that it?
Yeah.
500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made a pact called the Phandalin. Like, was that it? Because it sounds a bit shite.
I'm getting a little concerned that we've come into this place and this is the meeting place of this town and nobody seems to know anything about a supposedly famous legend that we're supposed to know about.
What about,
I will say there's only 2 people
So-
on here, so...
what about Zelda?
Arno, as you say, there's only 2 people in here. You notice, a small, probably about 7 years old, just sitting at the bottom of the inn stairs, just playing with a wooden horse at the bottom of the stairs, and sitting at the table across from the dwarf. You see a middle-aged woman with like dry brown hair, just cut to the shoulders.
She looks like 500 years old. Maybe we should ask her.
Now,
Oh, snap.
just out of game, I hadn't finished describing all the people you see in the tavern because Thybrush went,
sorry.
I shout at him when he got his boots picked.
Oh, apologies.
So there's at least him, a wee fucking 500-year-old lassie, 2 staff, right?
Oh, there's at least 3 and a half.
Four.
Three
There's at least
staff.
4.
3 staff. There's 3 staff. There's the innkeeper, the woman he talked to, and the barmaid who's been picking up tankers from tables. There was the old farmer who's like hunched over, drinking his tankard. There's the dwarf in the corner, and there's the wee 40-year-old woman. 45. 45.
500-year-old woman.
50-year-old woman.
Oh, she's not that old then.
Plus a 0. As you are having this conversation, you see the barmaid, go behind the bar and in through that room, and then she comes out somehow carrying 5 plates over to you, and she just sits them, but all of you right in front of you, and goes, "Oh, are you adventurers?"
I look at my blood-stained shirt.
That seems a bit in the nose, hen.
I just kind of look at her like offended, like, you fucking what?
I also think to myself, I'm actually just sitting there thinking to myself, she actually managed to carry 5 full plates of food over here. That's quite impressive. Are we gonna? And I just kind of, I look at her and I just think, yes, we are adventurers.
Oh, I could tell from
listen.
the blood. And she looks straight at Arno.
I can assure you, it is all mine.
And she looks at your weird attempt at flirting and just goes, uh-huh. We don't get many adventurers around these parts, you know.
Can we continue this story about the 500-year-old mines that were lost many moons ago?
What? What are you
Was it
talking
not
about?
you speaking? Am I totally just blanking this?
Yeah, this is now a different person. Hey,
Can you go? Listen,
you have your dinner. Like, you
listen,
need to-
sorry, hen. Sorry, hen. sorry, hen. Can you go get that other guy that was telling us the story?
Oh, I was going to tell you about the other adventurer I know, but okay. And she
Oh,
walks
sorry,
away and
actually,
leaves.
no,
she's
come
gone.
back.
She's gone. She
I
goes,
just say to Highlands, like, you've got away with the ladies.
My charisma is quite low. I'm not gonna lie.
and she walks back through, and you see that innkeep come back out with a bowl, and it's just shaking in his hand. You see water just splashing out, and he just sits it at the Fenrir's paws, just sits it and just backs away with his hands up very sheepishly.
I wink to Fenrir to make a wee growl noise just to give him to make him himself.
See, just before that, I say, he doesn't bite, you don't need to worry.
As you say, he doesn't bite, you don't need to worry. He goes, "Oh, well, that's good." And then Fenrir growls, and he goes, "What the?" And he falls down, he picks himself up, and he dusts himself off, and he goes, adjusts his tunic, and
That means he likes
stands.
you, by the way.
I, at this point, have finished my food that has been brought out, and I'm no longer upset and raging with everyone. So I ask kindly, sorry about that earlier on, okay? It's been a long couple of days in a cave fighting these goblins and bugbears. We're looking for a friend in Wave Echo Cave. Any information that you could give us about Wave Echo Cave, the legend, anyone that would know any more about it, would be really, really appreciated, really helpful.
I don't know where it is. I don't know anyone that would know where it is. But I know, like, it must have been more than 500 years ago there was a pact, and goblins and dwarves and gnomes came together, and they agreed that they were going to share the wealth found in this cave. But they found power in the cave. But that was
Alan Power,
Kilmarnock
midfielder.
I don't know what a Kilmarnock midfielder is.
Something I read in a book once.
Oh, not ringing a bell.
See,
But
you can't divulge information. What if I gave you 2 gold pieces? I've got the 2 gold pieces between like my fingers, like.
I don't have any information to divulge, so I can't accept your gold. An inception check? Are you going into his fucking dreams?
Sorry. No.
He's going to the dreams.
No,
I'm going to plant the information right into his head with an
perception.
inception check.
Perception.
Give me
Can I
an
go into his mind and go into the 3rd layer and find out if he's really telling the truth?
give me an insight check.
Like, find out why he hates his dad and run away
Insight.
from all the
Here we
time.
go. Boom. Oh, a 19, 21.
He's 100% coming across as honest.
So I look at Nickit and I just go, do you know, I actually think he's telling the truth. Put your gold away. You're too eager with your gold, son. Put that away.
I just like with my pad and pen, just like, can we let him finish his story?
Yes.
I touched it, it's like, just because I'm getting gold doesn't mean I'm going to steal back later.
All,
God.
all I know is that the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost, like, honestly, 500 years ago, easily, when orcs tore through this land and destroyed it. Like, no one's ever found it. Why are you asking about it?
Well, the
I
dwarven
thought that
village.
would have been pretty obvious by my exclamation at a small dwarf in the corner that you were standing right next to when we came in, but I'll re-explain. It's because we've lost a member of our party here, and we're looking for him.
Oh, I
and we think
remember you
that's where
said
he
that,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I walked right into that bar and I just started shouting.
So, what kind of power did they find in the cave?
Magical.
Unlimited
I
You
know.
can skip to the end.
Sorry.
Matt, honest, I know human like wizards from all over came through. Now you have to remember this story's been passed down through the ages. Like, I didn't experience any of this.
I don't know how, because you've never tell you the story.
Um,
Don't divert him for the story. Just tell me the
I
story.
think it was called the Forge of Spells, and they crafted magic items there. But like I said, then
This you can remember, but you couldn't remember me shouting at a dwarf 4 minutes ago.
I'm only fucking human, Lewis.
Unseen.
But like I said, the orcs tore through, and we don't have any record of where the cave was. Like for all
What about Zelda?
for all we
Zelda
know,
not
it's just stories.
Right, well this has been fucking useless then.
Right. Also, Barkeep, can I just ask you a question or two?
Of course.
Now, in the town, is there any places that we could pick up supplies? Like, is there any general goods stores,
Oh.
any weaponry stores?
Well, there's Barthen's Provisions.
Okay.
There's the Lion Shield Costers. There's Nesmop's tiny hut of shining trinkets.
Oh.
That's that'll be about it. That's all the shots we have.
Okay.
We've got our watch.
I just kind of should have looked at Firebrushes though, saying we're gonna get hella spread out. Like we're gonna come up with like loads of shit, steal loads of shit.
I've heard that vernacular before, Nickit. You just carry on counting your gold pieces. How about
No,
we
just
take-
kind of look over to you.
How about we take let's see what it's called, the Lion Shield Costers, and we go and we return there. Look,
What is that?
well, I don't know. They just said that we could buy supplies there, and we've got I don't know. If we found some of their supplies, maybe we could trade it for information.
I agree. Let's maybe. Why don't we go to the
Arno.
supply coster place?
Just before you leave the table, can we book some rooms? Is that the only place that we can stay?
Oh, I think you've already got rooms. I think the gentleman in the shining armour has paid for your rooms.
Oh, what a fucking fantastic. Who's he?
That's,
I think.
that's really nice of him. Was he not meant to be watching the fucking wagon?
And where did he get his armor?
The wagon's outside. Come on, Christ, the wagon's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, where did he get his shining armour from again?
He picked up his armour from the cave and he walked down carrying the boxes, wearing the armour with a barrel over his
What's
shoulder.
going on?
For fuck's sake!
Can we just stop? What's going on? What's going on?
Wait, are you two alright? Like,
I think me and Thai Brush are. I think we should listen. We've got rooms booked. I feel like we should go. We should go and we should maybe go to the provision store that
Oh,
we've
no.
got the supplies for.
Arno, do you think this, like, obviously as an author, does this ever strike you as an author has run out of pages in his book and is trying to keep his maybe in these bedrooms so we can move on because he's not written any more of the story. Have you ever heard anything like that happen?
Yeah, it's basically it's called well, in the kind of business it's known as like probably like lazy writing.
I see.
It's like you would just cross cut to where they are. But,
Okay.
Is that the sound of an ancient dragon flying in?
No, don't think so. No.
We can burn this
Oh,
to the ground with me in it.
It was me drinking ale.
Maybe
Just so you
Ewan
know,
trying to use his mic.
just so you know, from how quickly you went through that cave, I've got about 3-4 sessions worth already written.
Good. I think we should go to the provision store and
See what we can see. I mean, see what we can barter
go
for.
to the Cottler's place and
I'm
see
with
what we
you,
can barter
Helene.
for.
Yeah,
for
let's
some of
go.
the stuff. Let's go.
So you're heading to Bar.
DM, can I ask a question first? How was the meal? Was the meal enjoyable? Was it good? What's the?
It was enjoyable, yeah. It was quite tasty, yeah.
I'm gonna whistle and get Fenrir to come with me.
Okay, and you're heading to Barthen's Provisions.
No, we don't head into the other one first.
No, we're heading
No,
to
we're
the
heading
No,
to
the
the
provisions first.
Lime, the provisions one. The
Lion Shield Costa.
Arno,
Costa.
I'm assuming you're dealing with all the paperwork for this adventure. Can you just roll me a straight intelligence check? Oh, is that not coming up? Oh no, it is. That's enough.
You got 11.
You remember the note that was nailed to the wagon before you left the tavern at the Sleeping Horse Inn that said that the wagon that you have is the stuff for Barthen's Provisions.
Yeah. Can I just point out something, DM, that you just asked us to know that? You've got boxes of stuff for Lion Shield Costa in the wagon, so it's no best to go there first, take that stuff off and take the wagon to Barthen's
I mean,
Provision.
100%.
rather than the other way about.
I just seen a bunch of blank faces when I said Barthen's Provisions.
No, I knew about the stuff in the.
Yeah. It just made logical sense to
Okay.
take the stuff off the wagon
So,
and the wagon.
You're heading to Lion Shield Costa.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way through the town. You come across a quite large stone building. Like it's small at the front, but then you can see what looks like a massive extension on the back, like a warehouse on the back. Hanging outside, you see a sign with the same sigil painted on the barrels and crates that you've got. As you head in, you see a middle-aged woman with sleek black hair and pointed features. She stands with her arms crossed all the time. What do you want? Why are you here?
We found some supplies in a nearby cave that had your sigil on it. We found
Oh,
the best would return it to
finally.
you.
Return?
Well,
Oh, so
we
these were supposed to be here 3 days ago?
didn't-
we just-
assuming-
We just found it in a
assuming
cave.
Well, they're here now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we found it in a goblin and bugbear cave.
We had to fight for them.
Yeah.
oh well.
I like literally almost died.
Yeah.
I,
Don't you see the blood?
I appreciate you bringing them. I assume you want a reward for bringing them?
Just even if
you
you
a
got any
sh-
information
yeah.
on Wave Echo Cave,
Wave Echo Cave?
yes, if you got any information about that, you could help us out with.
I've never heard of it. I'm fairly new to the town, so
What do you have to barter for your goods back?
well, how do I know I should give you anything? Are you
Well,
working with
I
are,
mean, no, we should-
We'll
are
risk life and
you
limb to get your provisions.
are you working with the
Can I
red
just-
brands?
Can I just persuade her that it's a good idea? Can I roll a wee persuasion
Yeah,
on
sure.
You don't know who that is.
Exactly.
17.
17. Okay, so she thinks you've got a friendly face, and she's like, "Well, I can give you 100 gold for the return of my provisions, and you can have a look in the back room, see if there's anything you'd like."
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds alright.
What kind of stuff's in the back room?
Everything that you can find in the adventure, the player's handbook for the shop, which you can look up on D&D Beyond as well.
Can we get the gold up front before we go into?
I was going to say, can I double check that gold is going to be like as high as she would give us? 100 gold pieces seems a wee bit like just a number she's pulled out of thin air. Like,
Whereabouts is this page, by the way? Because I don't have the player's handbook.
I'll go on D&D Beyond and search for player's handbook, and then it's adventuring gear.
What page are you looking at now?
Oh, I've just closed it.
Oh, sorry, I've got it.
So
What page is it?
if you go on D&D Beyond, it'll literally just have the page, all the chapters up. It's chapter 5, equipment.
If you've got the actual book, it's page 150.
By the player's handbook.
Bye, Genetic Wolf. Thanks for watching.
Catch you there, mate.
Equipment, is it just
Yes, so adventuring gear.
For a while.
adventure? I don't see this.
What kind of sub chapter would it be in? For the player's handbook, Andy?
What? Right,
Because
take
I'm
it.
looking at the player's handbook, there's like step-by-step characters,
Chapter,
races,
chapter
classes,
5, equipment.
background.
Chapter 5, equipment, adventuring gear.
Yeah, page 150.
What are you looking at it on? Ewan.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, so just click on sources, player's handbook.
D&D Beyond.
Uh,
That's what that.
Yeah, and then it's just got chapters, equipment, and then adventuring gear's a big option.
Just send them the same like you sent me.
It just brings up player's handbook, and then it's like all these different player, like step-by-step characters, races, classes, personal and background.
Yeah, so go to chapter 5 for the adventuring
Oh,
gear.
that's some.
I'll send you a link.
While he's looking that up,
Adventure gear. I see it now. I see it now.
while he's looking that up, I'm going to. Now I'm assuming that the potions and stuff that we gave them all back, right?
No. They were found in
Oh,
a separate chest. You've given like the provisions and food and stuff back.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to.
So we can pick anything from this,
This
from
list.
adventure
Pick
gear.
one or
Yes.
okay. I'm just going to take a healing potion. I feel like that's probably. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Weapons wise, I don't really see. I don't see any weapons or anything like that. So I'm just going to take a.
There's a
healing
few
potion.
weapons dotted about. There is a bit on that for weapons as well that you'll see.
I don't really see the weapons.
Yeah, adventure gear is just ammunition, arcane focus, druid focus, holy symbol, other adventure
Yeah.
gear. What would that be?
It'll be, I'm assuming there'll be a bit before that, so it'll just be under weapons. There's nothing in adventuring gear.
Right. So we're okay to pick stuff from weapons then.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take a longsword then.
can I check if there's any bird cages?
Sure.
Could I take a crossbow?
Yeah. Have you got enough?
Not a light crossbow.
Yeah. Have you got? You can buy anything you want as long as you can afford it.
I thought you said we could take
I've
some.
not got-
Yeah,
Yeah, you said take.
No, this is buying. They gave you 100 gold for bringing the stuff back. This isn't bartering. This is
Is
buying.
that 100 gold per person or like 100 gold?
100
split
gold
between
all in, split between 4.
Right. So see the gold.
Right, cool. Let me just add. I'm going to add it across quick.
So do we add 25? Obviously, we're splitting it 3 ways.
And then we get what we want.
But we also got stuff in the cave though. So what did we split in the cave? We got
Oh, nothing
300
because
copper.
we've not. No, we got 600. We've not sold any of that yet. We
Ah,
got, 600 copper, 110 silver pieces.
Are we splitting that just now, or do we leave that?
Yeah, you can leave that if you want.
Right, well, for my 25 gold, I'm buying a crossbow. So I'll remove it and I'll add the crossbow.
Right, okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call the stream here just now, because this kind of bit of D&D is kind of not that interesting to watch when you're all just, it's just shopping at a certain point. And we'll work out where you're all buying from here, and then we'll call it, and then we'll pick up in this shop next week. You'll be kitted out with what you get. You can give a quick run through of what you've got, and yeah, go from there. Okay?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So,
That's fair enough.
everyone want to say goodbye to stream?
Finished.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Honestly.
Thank you
you very
so
much.
much for all the subs. I really appreciate it. I hope
Good old
everyone.
Ben Rear here.
I wouldn't tap it at Echoes.
Yeah.
Um,
Come over.
Even better reception the first time, guys. That's awesome.
yeah, it's been amazing.
Totally awesome.
Yeah, you have it
And
done yourselves this time, chat. So
anyone that's joined the Discord who's subbed, who wants to be involved in a one-shot, I'll add in a text channel or that where you can all just say if you're up for it, and then I'll just write a list and work out when I'm doing it. I'll get that sorted. I'll just do it all up front in there.
Right, no problem.
Okay, so we'll see you all next Friday.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.